Hello and welcome back. This video is not financial advice, and always do your own research. In today's video, we are talking about one of the most innovative layer 2 ecosystems in all of DeFi. This project is called Seed. It is extremely new. Right now, the token is sitting at 1.5 million in market cap, but the use case behind this token is immense. It's giving me Aave vibes, but only in its early stages. Although this is a young project, they already have an impressive list of different partners and DApp providers that are within their ecosystem. And what makes Seed truly impressive is their self-repayment loans. They give users of their platform the ability to borrow against their crypto without selling it, and that loan actually repays itself using protocol revenue. No interest, no stress, no liquidations. With Seed, the possibilities are limitless. Seed has set aside 15% of their total supply as a reward structure for those who are active within the ecosystem. For all you degens out there, Seed has also partnered with Case.fund, which is a gamified platform where you purchase cases. For those that open one of these cases, your rewards can be a utility token, a hot meme coin, NFTs, or other exclusive rewards. Some of these different tokens and rewards can be 100 or even 1,000x. All in all, it's a pretty cool partnership that we'll be diving into further detail. Without further ado, let's hop into the video to see what Seed is all about. First things first, heading into coin market cap, we are taking a look at the Seed token. Now the token ticker is SUPR or Super. So far, it has been performing quite well. Over the past month, they are up 12%. Right now, still at a very affordable 1.6 million in market cap. So if they were able to reach 16 million market cap, that would be a juicy 10x. As far as total 24-hour volume, that currently is at 83K. We have FDV sitting over 23 mil as well, with a total supply of 10 billion Super tokens. The Super token is on Ethereum. You can find the contract address right here. I myself have bought in some of this token on Uniswap, but if you want to use a centralized exchange, you can also buy it on MEXC. Any of you guys that are already signed up with MEXC, you can go ahead and buy the Super token via their order book. And also, of course, if you prefer decentralized exchanges, head on over to Uniswap, connect your wallet. By pasting in the Seed contract address, we see the token here, and we'll go ahead and click continue. And then you can go ahead and trade for either ETH, USDT, whatever tokens you have available for trade. Now heading over to their website, one of the first things you are going to notice is their season 1 rewards. There is 150 million Super tokens that are available for all of you in the audience. All you have to do to acquire yourself some free Super tokens is to join their Seeds Point program. As an example, here are some of the different ways to earn seeds, one of which is to use Seed's native bridge. And there's a few different assets that you can go ahead and bridge in order to earn yourself some seeds. And there are a few different protocols that you can select different pairs in order to add this liquidity. Last but certainly not least, if you do swap the Super tokens on any of these websites here, you can go ahead and also earn some seed tokens as well. One additional note here with the seeds, once you do connect your wallet, you can go ahead and click your profile. And if you share your referral link, you will receive 10% of the points that your friends accumulate. So just another way to passively be able to earn seeds in order to have your chance at the pot of the 150 million Super tokens. Keep in mind, again, 15% of the total supply will be allocated to these rewards as the seasons progress. So for the rest of the time, there will always be availability to earn Super tokens. So with Seed, this is a platform on Ethereum that runs very similar to a layer 2. With Seed, it is fully scalable, but what makes it unique is that it is going to be the first blockchain that actually allows you to repay your debt. So by using this platform, you'll be able to build with Super collateral. This is a new financial primitive where network fees fuel a better on-chain experience. This is powered by proof of repayment, POR for short. This is going to be a mechanism designed to programmatically reward anyone who repays their loans of Super collateral borrowers. will be a culture of contribution. At the heart of Seed lies the empowerment of builders. Contributing to the ecosystem is not just encouraged, it's rewarded. And lastly, expanding upon Ethereum. Charged by optimism, they are envisioning a future of a composable and unified collective driven by open source ethos. These loan repayments will be fed by protocol feeds. A lot of other DeFi projects typically either burn tokens or stash tokens in their treasury, but here at Superseed, they use those funds to help you repay back your loans. So let's read a bit more about this. One of the core stabilization modules in the Superseed lending protocol is the dynamic repayment vault. Borrowers who choose to manually repay their loans can do so directly, burning the stablecoin they initially minted as a loan. However, for the super collateral users benefiting from self-repaying loans, the fees used for repayment are directed into a smart contract known as the repayment vault. This vault then systematically burns the debt of the super collateral user on a pro rata basis according to the predefined schedule. There will be one repayment vault which dynamically alters the repayment fee. The benefits of this vault includes reducing the volatility of the repayment rate by following a programmatic schedule for burning the debt of the super collateral users. Additionally, the dynamic repayment vault acts as a stablecoin sink, which the protocol can utilize to stabilize the peg. So here we have a visual representation of the super collateral, burn debt, not capital. So with the super collateral sequencer fees, CDP interest, and proof of repayment. And if you would like to learn more, you can do so here. With Superseed, they already have a ton of high quality partners in the crypto space. You can see the list here. Along with their different partners, they also have their core contributors, and they have both their X's and LinkedIn's. So we have the founder, tech lead, operations lead, the full stack dev, and the business dev lead, all here for you. You can follow them all on X or on LinkedIn, all available for you to go ahead and check out. There are a few other notes here with Superseed. It is EVM compatible. So Superseed is built on an OP stack and is natively EVM equivalent. So all Ethereum applications can seamlessly deploy on Superseed. They are also supporting builders, so they offer full support for those who want to build on chain with Superseed. And lastly, community is their cornerstone. So if you are interested in this project, definitely go ahead and follow them on X and join their Telegram or Discord. For those of you not familiar with Case.fun, I'll tell you a bit about that. Essentially, it is a Web3 case opening platform that lets users open case, but they will receive real crypto rewards while boosting liquidity and engagement for different on-chain apps. So when you open cases on Case.fun, you can win tokens, NFTs, airdrops, and exclusive rewards. And by doing so, you'll discover different kinds of projects of the hottest new tokens. With these cases, you don't even have to open them. You can keep them closed. You can trade them or sell them for instant liquidity. And with their algorithm, they do ensure better ROI than flipping meme coins. And Superseed has partnered with them, so you are going to be able to earn super tokens from these cases. Now, it's no guarantee which token, NFT, or reward you're going to get here with Case.fun, but there is the possibility of getting some super tokens. All in all, a cool partnership here to be able to get involved with Case.fun. Some of the other tokens that you can get here, we have USDC, DGen, Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc. A bunch of other meme coins are involved here with Case. And also check out the full list of partners and dApps that have already gone on board with Superseed. All in all, a pretty nice list here. We'll go ahead and scroll on down. A few different high-level projects that you probably recognize. One thing with the Super token right now being under 2 million in market cap, all in all, I think it's a really solid buy considering the utility that they're going to be offering, as well as all the other high-level players that they're involved with. And keep in mind that right now at this lower market cap level, this is before any of their major centralized exchanges. Now they do have MEXC, but there are plans to expand to tons of different centralized exchanges. So right now might be one of the best times to get this token before it is a household name. One of the main benefits with Superseed is that you'll be able to access liquidity without having to sell some of your favorite tokens that are in your portfolio. And again, this is all done because Superseed is a layer 2, and they are able to do this with their proof of repayment and dynamic repayment vault. For any of you guys who would like to learn more about how this is all going to work, go ahead and check the description box down below. You'll find the documentation section. How the loan process will work is you'll be depositing eligible crypto assets into the Superseed protocol, and then you'll be able to borrow against them. keeping your exposure to those assets. Instead of having to pay back the loan manually, you're actually going to be able to repay the loan automatically via the protocol fee. So essentially, over time, you'll be able to gradually burn down your debt. All in all, a game changer for DeFi traders out there. I, for one, am a big fan of what they are building here at SuperSeed. As you can see from their X account, their motto is the first blockchain that repays your debt. And that's because with the help of SuperSeed, you're able to unlock real utility without having to sell your assets. In order to take advantage of the loan process, you will have to be a holder of the Super token, as well as you'll have to agree to a specific collateralization ratio. Currently, that is set at 500%. Now, one of the cool things announced on June 25th was that Superchain is now launching on Base, and they will be listing on Aerodome Fi. So if you want to go ahead and give them a follow as well, it's another one of their sponsors. So a lot of exciting stuff going on here with SuperSeed. I'd highly recommend you guys to go ahead and give them a follow and get involved in the community. I think this is going to be one of those DeFi projects that really blows up as time goes on. It reminds me a lot of Aave, if you guys are familiar with that, or MakersDAO. Obviously, Aave and MakersDAO now have massive market caps, and I think that SuperSeed soon could reach those heights. Here's a token distribution for the Super token, 5% for private investors. This is vested over 12 months. Super sale, that was 5.7%, 18% for the ecosystem fund, 34% for the treasury, 15% for network participation rewards, as we talked about before, and 22% for the initial and futures contributions. And lastly, 22% for initial and future contributor. As you can see with most of these, there are different levels of vesting, so you can go ahead and check that out. Additionally, with the Super token, it does have a 2% yearly inflation rate that is distributed through daily transactions. There are auctions, so stablecoin holders bid to repay each other's loans just to earn newly issued Super token. This will create constant demand, real utility, and dynamic feedback loops that will benefit long-term holders. With SuperSeed's DeFi mechanics, they are using a real burn to repay model, zero reliance on hype-driven narratives. This is one of the few tokens in this cycle that actually earns its value. Now, the folks over at Alea Research did do a deep dive into SuperSeed, and they had a bunch of really bullish things to say. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this information because this video is already pretty long, but what I am going to do is go ahead and leave this Alea Research link down in the description box below for any of you guys that want to learn more about this project. Definitely go ahead and check this out. It is packed to the brim with all kinds of really cool information and different visual representations of all of the different utilities behind SuperSeed. In conclusion, SuperSeed is building one of the most innovative layer 2 ecosystems in all of DeFi with their self-repaying loans, super collateral dynamic repayment vault, and real use case for the Super tokens. So be sure to check the description box down below so you can go ahead and get involved with this project. Whether you want to buy the Super token, go ahead and participate in different ways to earn seeds so you can get those super rewards. Remember, 150 million are up for grabs. Or, of course, for the degens out there, you can try case.fun. A lot of different ways to get involved. Now, although I am a fan of SuperSeed, please keep in mind that this video is not intended to be financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and investing in cryptocurrency can be risky, so always do your own research. Don't forget to go ahead and use my referral code down in the description box below. Comment in this video what your thoughts are about SuperSeed, and I'll catch you guys next time.